Moment, this is a special edition. We have a special guest on the show. He's a barrister. Some of you already know him. He's Yakub Eleto, and recently he was at the Lagos State House of Assembly for an assignment as a lawyer, and then he was assaulted. Some of you already saw these images on social media, or these ones on our own platforms and other places. So it was attacked at the Lagos State House of Assembly by men said to be loyal to the Speaker of the House of Assembly, and that is the person of Obasa, popularly also known as Nino Luwu. And then we want to ask the lawyer. Is with us. Is talking to us directly from Abuja. We want to ask him exactly what happened so that we can all learn and understand what's going on. So I welcome you to the show, Barrister Yakub Eleto. You're welcome. Can you hear me, Barrister?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Shegun. Thank you much.
Okay. Yeah, let's start with exactly what happened on the day. Can you narrate to us what exactly happened?
Well, the whole scenario on the 16th of July, 2021. So prior to that date, I instituted a suit at the Federal High Court Lagos challenging the constitutionality of the local government in Lagos State that was to be held on the 24th of July. And the crux of the challenge was that the Constitution of Nigeria, particularly Section 3, recognizes the fact that there are 20 local governments in Lagos State. And also Section 197 of the Constitution equally creates the State Independent Electoral Commission, which means that a body that is created by law, by the Constitution, must do everything in accordance with the Constitution of Nigeria. And if you recall, Lagos State has been operating 57 local governments since 2003, and they have been sponsoring those local governments with allocation. We are now saying that, okay, if the state is interested in continuing with the 37 local council development area, they should not conduct elections places. They can use other means appointing whoever becomes their leader. That election should only be in the constitutionally recognized tournaments. There we went to court. Some people came to me that we should test the law. We went to court seeking for judicial interpretation of that section of the constitution that says that there are 20 local governments, and whether Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission has the constitutional powers to conduct election in 20 local government and 57 local council development areas. That was what we were challenging. And we stumbled against a law made by Lagos State House of Assembly stating the functions and duties of LASIEC. Section 21 of that law. That law empowers the LASIEC to conduct election in 20 local governments and 37 local council development area, which we now see that, and in the interpretation of the Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission of 2008 as amended, the part 1 and the schedule A of that law interpreted local governments in Lagos State as 20 local governments and 37 development area. which far outside constitution. This element of a law inconsistent with the constitution of the federal Nigeria, such law is going to be declared null and void. So if like is working on the pretense that the law that the law made by Lagos State House of Assembly empowers them to conduct election inter 7 LCD and 20 local governments, if that's what they are relying on, we have now joined LASIEC and Lagos House of Assembly together. Now both of them should come to court and explain to court why they should conduct election in local councils that are not recognized by the constitution. And we gave examples. So we now filed the suit in court. The suit, we filed this on the 1st of July 2021. And they gave us a date for October initially. But we, as part of our own way of making things fast, we wrote the judge that this is a purely pre-election matter. That if an election was scheduled for July 24th, if we wait till October, this would be academic. The only thing can do is to give us a short date, and the court obliged. They now gave us the 12th of July. On the 12th of July, we went to court, and the federal court, the case is because Justice I'm going to remember his name while we are Justice Aluko. Justice Adebayo Aluko, Federal Court Lagos. So we move a motion party asking the court to stop the election. But the court,
we're having trouble with his network. It's you have to understand. Barrister, if you're still there, please. We're having issue with your network. But so far, what he has said is that he was trying to effect service of notice on members of the Lagos State of Assembly in respect of the election that was local government election that was coming up. That was what he was still trying to narrate until this incident. But I understand that network issue is there. Whether they are bugging his network or something, it's a normal thing in Nigeria. We are used to, we live with it, we live with all these things. So, while we are working to reconnect him, the point again is that Barrister Yakubu Eletu was assaulted at the Lagos State House of Assembly while he was trying or attempting to make service to effect service on the State Assembly in respect of the coming election. As of that time, the election was still on the way, and so he decided to go and effect service on them. That we have a court case with you in respect of the election that is coming, and then we expect that you respect this and all that. I don't know what happened to his network. But this is the situation. He was brutalized, he was assaulted. He was trying to effect service on the Lagos State, members of the Lagos State Assembly, to inform them that the election they were planning for was already defective because there were challenges and there were suits challenging what they were planning to do. Let me make another attempt to see if we can get him again. Otherwise, we might have to just do it another time. But that's just to show you this is what happened to him. He was brutalized. He was injured. This is a lawyer. Not a thug, not a hoodlum. He was just trying to make sure that he effected service of notice on the Lagos State House of Assembly that the forthcoming election, local government election in Lagos State, we have reasons to call you to order before you do what is illegal or unconstitutional. So in the course of trying to just let them have the notice of court, was attacked. It was assaulted, and this is the result you see here. So these are dangerous times, not only for anybody who is just speaking up against illegality in Nigeria, but even lawyers. It's also a trying time for them. This man is a lawyer, and that's all we can tell you. So that's the situation, gentlemen and ladies. We will try if we can get him back again, but the situation as we speak right now is that his network has frozen while he was still trying to narrate to us what happened. Well, let me close it here for now. If we are able to come back again with him, we'll make it possible, but we are not able to connect him back, whatever the situation. But we'll check on him to be sure that he's fine. We'll close it here for now, but we have been able to at least pass the information in summary to you.